What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
Tell the world your name before we get hurricaned on.
Shoot, I'm RGCMotion, better known as Motion out here, owner of Rose Game Click, independent artist. You already know.
Hell
Simple.
Hopefully the audio picked that up because it's shitty out here, but
detail out here.
we're probably gonna go to the pad, so we'll be right back.
We're back.
Yep.
We're back in action. We got rained on, man.
And we got
Johnny's
homie.
B1 AM. We in the building.
Hell yeah.
We in the house.
Bro,
Rose Game Click.
What exactly? I know you got your clothing brand, but like you make music and...
Yeah, so it all started, honestly, it started with dancing. I used to be a dancer back in the day. So I started competing when I was like 9 in dancing throughout the United States. And then I moved to Arizona.
Like breakdancing?
Breakdancing, animation, so like MLT, the rapper out here, I forget the rest of his handle. But he'd be doing like that breaking where he breaks his shoulder and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I wasn't able to do the breaking stuff, but like all the other stuff, like the wave motions and all that stuff. That's where motion came from. Dope. Was like my dancing stuff was motion. And then after a while, I dug into music and started freestyling with my cousin. And then from that point, like I was just like, man, I might have a little something, because like it was really easy for me to do like a rhyme scheme, an A-B line, or write down to 16. So I was just like, shoot, maybe this is something I can do. Yeah. I started toying around with it, dropped a song for fun, and that thing started doing some decent numbers. I say decent numbers, getting like 1,000 views. To me, that's decent. Everybody else out here be getting 10K or whatever. I'm like, I wish. I can't wait till them days come. But shoot, once I seen them numbers and like everybody's saying, hey, I love your music, I love what you're doing, like you, or like this one kid, I can't remember his name, but the conversation always sticks with me to this day. He told me I was an inspiration to him because I never stopped trying to do different things. He was, I've been watching you since you were dancing, man, and like I seen you hit your obstacles when it came to dancing, of like not being consistent enough or whatever it may be. Like it's just cool to see you just not giving up in the music. Yeah. And I'm like, man, that really like stuck with me, because I didn't know anybody else really gave a fuck about me at the time. I was just like, I was just some goofy ass kid dancing on the internet. Like, who the hell cares? And then, so I started taking it serious about 2017, going into 2018. Yeah. That was when I really started taking it serious. Started my own record label, which is Rose Game Click. So Rose Game Click kind of like interferes with everything. So I got a gaming series community that I play with. That's my RGC gaming stuff, and then that's dope. Yeah, so I try to get on that, bro. You guys play Call of Duty? I got you. Yeah, we can get on that. We'll stream anytime. I'm with it. We'll play Call of Duty all day. I'm like with that. Like, but are you actually good? I'm decent with Call of Duty. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm decent. I'm not gonna say I'm a pro, but I ain't gonna say I'm a noob either. Like, I'll stand my ground for sure. I'm an aggressive player, so I mean, I'll push the fights too much, so I'll be that guy. Yeah. I'll be the guy pushing the fight, but I'm good with my call-outs and stuff, so I'm worth gaming with. But like, I got the gaming community. That's dope. Then the clothing brand, I'm wearing like the exclusive bust down. We got Johnny wearing an exclusive right now. I haven't even given that one a name. Like, literally, we just printed that one and we pulled it out, and I was like, Johnny, I feel the shirt. You're the best one. I was like, it's Hanes material, so I bought the Hanes stuff blanks from Walmart. Yeah. And then I took it to my homie Mars with the bars. She's OTF Rich on all her socials. Took it to her. She does all my printing right now. I'm currently investing in getting my own Cricut and stuff so that I can honestly have it all in my hands, because I'm the type of person that I'm so itchy to get shit done that I can't wait for everybody else. So I'm like, let me just do it myself. So I'm like, let me just go ahead. But I have a problem with doing that, because I tend to put my attention to whatever is like exciting me at that point. So if it comes down to clothing, then I'll like put the music to the back burner. If it comes down to like I'm a family man first. So if it comes down to my family, then like music and clothing and all my other stuff is on the back burner. So it's like I gotta find a way of balancing everything and stop like completely putting my focus on one thing. Yeah, at the given time, it's a perfect time to do it, but not just like only focus on that one thing for a longevity of time. Yeah, I get you. That hard thing to battle with, especially being independent out here and doing your own thing. Like, I know a lot of artists out here can understand that, like, handling your own shit and not having anybody behind you. I'm sure you understand that too, of all things. Like, from when you used to do music. Cause I watched you when you did music. I knew you and Zay way back then. I've been following you guys since then, man.
Yeah.
Like, and then,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm like, man, I'm happy to see you doing something like how the homie told me. Like, I'm happy you didn't give up on the music scene, and like you found a way to keep yourself in it and like do something positive out of it. This is definitely something positive out of it. Gives everybody an insight, because everybody has a different view of Albuquerque. And everybody came up differently, but we all have the same struggles. Yeah, exactly. We all have like the same sort of background. Like, a lot of us come from broken homes. A lot of us come from not having a certain parent figure in the house, or even being raised by our grandparents. Like, I've had conversations where like kids literally vouch to me and say like, man, I don't even have a parent. Like, you telling me that like you had problems with your parents, like, just knowing that somebody out there doing it is still able to do it while having these problems is inspiring. I'm like, that's me. That's all I care about, is just being an inspiration to like these youngins, and most importantly these youngins, because they're our future. They're the ones that are going to paint the world to be different. They're the ones, like, we're the ones that are going to be the warriors that are going to start the motive, but our youngins, like our kids or the people right behind us, are the ones that are actually going to make it stick. Yeah, like, we're gonna start it, but they're gonna make it stick. And I'm excited to see like what's going on around here. Like, it's a lot of positivity going from the negative, for sure. Like, I see like we're trying to be beautiful and giving us our art, giving y'all our art, instead of like the violence that you hear about Albuquerque. And so it's like, it's nice seeing like everybody doing something creative. Yeah, it's crazy. So
you're born and raised from here?
Born and raised. I claim both here and Arizona, because I did have like a childhood out in Arizona, and I do have some homies out there, and a start of my music career started out there too. So like, I kind of claim both, and that's kind of, I know it's going to be contradicting at the end, because you can't claim both cities. You got to claim one. Yeah. This is my home. ABQ is my home. I was born here, raised here, but there's some love on my heart for Phoenix too. Okay. So I'm that big city. Big city is crazy, crazy difference out there too. And kids, wow. Yeah.
No, I've been to Phoenix before too, but that was like a fat minute ago. But
did you like it?
Pretty nice out there. Yeah.
I like the heat. That's me. I like it hot. So I like the heat, man. I like the heat.
It's more like kind of humid over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more a little humid. First, being a desert, for being a desert. They're gonna catch that. For being a desert, like, it is really humid out there for some reason. Yeah. I'm like, where the hell the humidity is coming from? Beats me. Oh, shit, I don't see no lakes around there.
Yeah, it's crazy because like growing up here, like, a lot has changed, you know, like a lot. And even from when I was a little kid, like, I never imagined myself in my pad, you know, like, I got a whole pad, like, it's just crazy.
But yeah, like, literally, like, coming from poverty, like, I'm sure a lot of us here could literally think, like, understand that, like, it's crazy that we're all able to do these things if we just set our minds to it. Yeah. And we never thought that, because our hometown is not about that. We're not about trying to push somebody to be better than ourselves, because for some reason we feel like we're the best. Everybody's the best. That's how it is. Everybody's the best at what they do in their own aspect. There's a reason we're all here. We all play a certain role. But we just got to put the pride to the side. Yeah. I really think we got to put the pride to the side, because like, that's one thing that is killing us out here for everybody, me included. I have prideful days too. I really do. I'm telling you right now, I'm being 100% honest. Like, we got to put the pride to the side and just support each other, because one of us blowing up, everybody's blowing up. Yeah. At the end of the day, everybody's blowing up, because we all have some mad talent out here. Like, there's some crazy talent out here. Yeah, and it all gets overlooked just because we do dumb shit, and and you see it in the comments on Hotspots posts, man. Oh, ABQ just loves to shoot each other. I'm like, oh no, we actually don't. Like, it's really just other people. It's not us. It's not us artists out here that are doing this shit. Like, we're really not on that anymore. Yeah. We're on trying to be bigger than what we are, because we know we're bigger than what we are at this point if we're together. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Well, I hate the stigmas that come from Albuquerque. Or I hate going to another place and everybody's like, "Oh, you're from Mexico? What, bro? Man, you didn't pay attention in school, bro? Like, come on, Mexico, do Mexico." Or your English is so good. I'm like, I be giving them the dumbest look. I'm like, bro, y'all dumb,
bro.
Y'all dumb.
Someone said it. I don't know who said it, but they said that we're the forgotten state.
Yeah, I literally was just watching that. Yeah, we are. Shouts out you. Put yourselves in the comments because I remember that too. I've been watching all the interviews going through and everybody out here. Like, yeah, we are the forgotten state for whatever reason. Like, I guess it's because it's been a while since we've had like some major something come out of here.
Yeah.
But it's like now we have so much shit coming this way. We have like the movies are all out here. We got Netflix out here. Facebook's building out here. Amazon just built out here. Like, we have so much shit. We're about to be a big major city for sure. Like, I see it in the near probably 10 years. I'd say about 10 years because it's going to take some time to develop that shit.
Facts.
Especially from and beating some stigmas because a lot of people don't want to move out here because a lot of people just think we're just some reckless people. And we're really not. Like, we're not reckless people. We just stand on our ground and we stand on our respect and we don't play about that shit.
Yeah.
It's one thing about a New Mexican.
Bad things happen anywhere, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm on Chicago, same shit's happening. I'm on Atlanta, same shit's happening. It's just,
bro, even if you go outside, bro, there's fucking bugs killing each other and shit.
Yeah, like even outside of that, bugs kill each other, lions kill each other. It's just a way of life. And I hate to say it that way because no wasted life. There's no wasted life out here at all. I hate wasted life. There's no wasted life. And it's pointless killing at the end of the day because at the end of the day, we all could just fight it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we could really just fight it out. If we really needed to start a fight club just to make this shit happen, like street beefs is going on over in fucking Louisiana or whatever.
Someone needs to start that here, bro.
Serious, bro. We really need to stop killing each other because there's so much wasted talent out here just because of fucking envy. Y'all could do it too. Y'all could
People
be
just
sitting
can't
here.
take an ass whipping, bro. That's it.
Literally, I'm like, I'll still talk shit with a black eye. I'll get my ass beat and I'll still talk my shit. But at the end of the day, I stood my ground and it was nobody had to like severely get hurt. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna get your shit busted. You're gonna get your shit busted. At some point out here, you're gonna get your shit rocked. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It just happens. You gotta take that L.
Happened to me, bro.
You gotta take that L. I've definitely gotten my ass whooped too. Like, so it's like I know how it be, but you just take that ass whooping, you pick yourself up, you move forward. You don't talk smart to people like that no more.
Yeah.
that's the lesson you learn.
Oh God.
Once I learned that like everybody out here is really about their respect, and like I give respect first, I really don't be having problems out here.
I feel that, bro.
You just gotta give the respect first and show them that like, yo, I'm here about business. I'm here to do something and get the hell out of the way. That's it. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. At the end of the day, like, once you make that clear, a lot of people don't see you as like that threat anymore.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people, once you like catch a buzz or you catch attention, they like to see you as a threat for whatever reason. It's like, I'm putting on for the city too, and like the way I like to show it is like I got a playlist going. So y'all local artists out there, tap in with me, RGCMotion, hit my DM, say, hey, I'm trying to get on your playlist. I'm only running an Apple Music playlist right now because I feel like Apple Music pays out a little bit better than Spotify, and the numbers kind of regulate a little bit better. So I'm focusing more on that. But
how much have you made on there?
So far off music, I've made about $100.
$100?
$100, and this is all off myself. No promotions, no paid promotions, none of that. Like, I may do some Instagram promotions here and there. Them Instagram promotions don't do jack squat. So I'm like, all of this is really just off my backbone. So I'm very prideful in that aspect. But I know now, for me to go where I want to go, I need to get a team, and I need to have somebody really run ads all the time, and I need somebody who runs Google ads and all that stuff. So now I'm in that motion of, no pun intended, of trying to get everybody on board who wants to play their parts and who wants to dig in on this, because I know within the next, I say year, I'm going to catch a good enough buzz to where I'm going to be able to pay out my team. So I'm like, right now, I'm like definitely like being really nitpicky with who I have around me because I really want to stay on my 10 when it comes down to this, because I have my little one to provide for.
Yeah.
So it's like I really want, it's now or never at the end of the day. So like I'm really trying to cross out all distractions and just keep that consistency going, because I've noticed with past experiences, because I used to drop consistently about once a month when I first started, and I had a nice buzz. I was selling out shows, like shit was nuts. Like didn't think I could make it to where I was at that point. Then I fell off for a little bit because I got into some trouble, and then and then I had my son and stuff. So I kind of like just took a break from everything because I was like, I really wanted to welcome my son in. Let me turn that off. I just really wanted to welcome my son into the world and like give him my full attention, because coming up, I have really good parents. My parents were really good, but like I feel like I was neglected in certain aspects because we all live in this stigma that it's not okay to express certain emotions. Yeah. So like anytime that like I felt like my heart was twisted a certain way and I try to bring it up to like my parents or something, it wasn't that it got shot down. It was more so that I was told to like kind of like man up and deal with it. I'm sure all us men can deal with that shit. Yeah. So it kind of like motivated me to like start Rose Gang Click as a mental health awareness thing. Oh yeah. So I kind of I'm not really good at expressing the mental health that I go with and like all that stuff. I say I try to, but I really don't. I'm a closed book when it comes to that because it's a dark path and I hate opening that book and I hate bringing it up. But there's a sense of healing and there's a sense of like encouragement to others if you share that light. So like I'm trying to slowly like work my way up to building the strength to start opening up about that stuff, because I know once I start opening up about that, a lot of people are going to start realizing that like I ain't here to fuck around. Yeah. I'm here to definitely put a point and put a stamp in people's hearts that it's okay to cry. Like at the end of the day, it's okay to cry because there's some shit that goes on and like, man, it hurts your fucking heart, and you gotta let them tears flow. Like me losing my grandma was one major fucking step forward to me, like really expressing my emotions to people. Because if I didn't at the time that I lost my grandma express the emotions that I was expressing, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today, to be 100% honest. Yeah. Because I was battling with so much like dumbass shit that at the end of the day I let myself just deal with, because I just let it fester with me for whatever reason. But after I got over all that and actually expressing myself just a little bit, even if it's just to people you trust, guys, definitely express yourselves. Don't keep that shit bottled up because it's not worth it. And if you got to come to me, if you have no one, come to me. I'd rather hear your sad story. I'd rather sit up all night talking to you, whatever it has to be, than hear that there's another tragic loss in life for whatever reason because you felt like you're alone. You're never alone. There's people out here who care about you. At the end of the day, even if you don't want to believe it, there is people out here who care about you, and I care about you. Even if I don't know you, I care about you because to me, every life is precious out here. So definitely reach out to me if you have no one. I'm here. I'm a listening ear, and I'll give you the best advice. I go through a lot of shit too. I play a good role of. I don't go through shit, but I go through a lot of shit every day, just like everybody else, y'all. So now nobody out here doesn't go through shit. Even the most richest people out here, they got shit they gotta go through too. So don't think that you're alone with any of your problems. There's somebody out there who can listen or give you advice. Definitely,
bro. So like, with everything that you went through growing up, I guess like, did you like ever like want to just give up, basically?
There was a lot of times, honestly. I have one scar on my wrist right here of a time where I actually like made a dumbass mistake, and it's on my dominant hand, so everybody loves to say, oh, you didn't do it on purpose, and I did that on purpose because if it was kind of like a weak point in my life where I was asking the universe, because I believe in multiple things. I believe in God, I believe in Buddha, I believe in the universe, I believe in all that shit. Energy is my main thing that I focus on because energies don't lie. But I was really just like sitting there with the universe, just like, bro, like I'm hurting. I'm 14 years old making this dumbass decision. I'm hurting. Fucking show me if I'm meant to be here. Show me. So I ended up putting my hand through a window, slicing the shit out of myself to the point where I saw the bone, the tendons, all that shit in my freaking. It was disgusting, bro. Disgusting. After I did it, I looked at my wrist and I was like, bro, like, nah. Like that, there's a saying, sidetrack, my ADHD getting the best of me. There's a saying where it's like, if you want to kill yourself, throw yourself in the middle of the ocean and watch how hard you're going to fight to swim. It's because you don't want to die. You want to kill that portion of you that's sad. You don't want to fucking kill yourself. You don't want to end things. You want to kill that portion of you that's sad. So like that, like for some reason, 14 years old, that thing smacked me in the back of the face while I'm staring at my wrist, and I'm like, bro, I need to get to my mom. And my mom was working two blocks away, like literally 2 blocks away. It didn't even take me a minute to walk there if I had to walk there. I was walking out with a bunch of napkins wrapped around my wrist with my hand up because I from a young age, I've always been CPR certified for whatever reason. I just thought about medical things. I love medical shit. So I was CPR certified since I was like 13. I was holding my hand up above my heart so that I could stop the blood from rolling. I waved down some strangers to take me to my mom's work. I walk into my mom's work bloody, no shirt, barefooted with 2 strangers behind me with my hand like this, just gushing blood all down my arm. And I'm like, hey, Mom, we got to go to the ER. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? You're with strangers, all this shit. Thank you to those strangers. I wish I would have got y'all's names because y'all probably saved my life from bleeding out because I fucking did a number on myself. I had like 50 some stitches from them trying to stitch my veins together to tendons together to fucking muscles together, all kinds of shit. Like I did myself pretty dirty with that.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was like one time that like I didn't necessarily want to give up, but I was at a point where I was like giving up on hope. And I was like, bro, show me something. And obviously those two strangers coming into my life, taking me to my mom, all that other stuff, me fighting for my life, all that other good stuff, like showed me that I really had a purpose here. And from that moment forward was when I started dancing more again. And then I started competing again and all that good stuff. And then I found music, and now I vent through my music. So I call myself a cloud rapper out here. That's my own sound where I like to think of clouds as emotions. Like they bottle up a lot of shit, and then when it rains, it rains. So like I called myself a cloud rapper. So I was like emotional. That's dope. It comes from my heart. Majority of my music comes from my heart. There's some hype shit in there, like Judgment Day, Take Off, some hype shit. But like Take Off or not Take Off. Lost and Found is me finding myself through depression and like motivating myself through depression and venting through songs with depression instead of like letting it just like I just want to lay in bed. And then we got Wondering, which is the grief of my grandma, to finding my now fiance, my baby's mama.
That's dope.
Like it's crazy. And then like thank you. And then my son's song is Rome, so that's like more personable from the heart. So like those are all my cloud rap versions of my music. And then obviously the hype shit, because you gotta have the hype shit.
Yeah. So whenever you were doing shows out here, we're doing them at Jam Spot, K9, Sunshine.
I did Jam Spot when I first started out, and Red Velvet Underground when they had the backstage way back in the day. And we sold out with Oren Major, an Atlanta artist who's doing stupid numbers right now. He's crazy successful in this music ship. He's one of my mentors at the beginning. He kind of focused on his music shit more, so I kind of understand why he fell into that. And I kudos to him. I'd much rather him focus on his music shit than fucking mentor me around, because I have Keys to the Game mentoring me right now. So I'm cool with him because he's the best in the game. So if y'all ever need help, Keys to the Game, shout him out. That's my boy. But yeah, like I was doing that, and then from the Jam Spot, I started doing like the cannabis events out here. So I started going to the El Baile events with they're over at like Morningside and Central. There's like a little shop right there. They be doing some events out there. They do events every Friday. You artists tap in, they'll probably throw you in. I'm starting to heavily work with NM Brief Relief and Canna Zobra. They be doing like 710, 420. Sometimes they'll throw like Thanksgiving, Halloween events, stuff like that.
Oh shit.
They've been my most profitable shows that I've done in a sense of like people streaming my music, people looking at the merch, actually peeping me and sitting me down, asking me questions, stuff like that after I perform.
Yeah.
All the other ones, they're like I show up and I left right away. That was my bad. I should have stopped and said hi to everybody in the crowd because I was fucking up. But yeah, so like all those other ones, I really dipped out quick. But if you really want to catch me and actually get a conversation out of me, talk with me, chop it up, talk about mental health, whatever you guys want, you got to catch me at those cannabis events for sure because it's more personable. Definitely more personable. And I'm out in the crowd because they have me running the artists and the DJs. So I'm out in the crowd making sure that everything's running straight, the sounds are good, all that stuff. So if you guys ever need any help with that stuff, definitely check me out at those places or DM me again. I'm always open to listen to hear whatever.
Yeah. So how much is well, you have a son, right?
Yeah.
How much has your son changed your life?
Drastically. I gotta say, like, I'm a complete different person from the day that he was born. Honestly, all the dads out there would understand. Like, once you see your son born, or once you're holding him in your hands, like
I feel
you
that, bro.
literally change everything. Like, you don't even think about it. You just at that moment you lock eyes with that person, and you're like, I got you for the rest of your life, and you just change. Like I personally have gotten financially better and more family oriented since I've had my son. Just from coming from a broken family, I want to make sure that my family stays whole. So like it's crazy like seeing how hard I go for my family now from back then, because like back then I was crazy about family too, but now I'm loco when it comes about family. Like I will smile in that mugshot if it comes down to mine. I'll be sitting there like, woo, I did that shit.
I feel that, bro. Oh yeah. But like, wait, how old is your son?
He's 14 months today.
Damn.
No, is it the 28? No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
14 months. 2 days ago.
Damn, cool.
Yeah.
Congrats on your son.
Thank you.
What's his name?
To you. Rome.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why it said Rome right there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's my boy. The only things that are going to get on my neck is my kids. So the next one's going to be hopefully my daughter, and her name's going to be Love.
Yeah. Hard with that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Like sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I have an idea too with mine. I want to get a tattoo, but I don't got the money for it right now. But eventually I want to get like a heart over my heart. You know what I mean?
That's
and then
fire.
There'll be like an arrow going through it and a ribbon. It'll have my daughter's like her initials and stuff and like her name. And then there'll be a rose growing out of it from my grandma because she passed away too. And her name was Rosie, and she liked roses. So
wow.
And I want to build like going, you know what I'm saying?
That's touching, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's tough, dude.
But I don't got money for that like right now.
No, and especially one of those types of tattoos, you definitely want to invest as much as you can to the right person for that. Because that's sentimental. That's not even just like some of mine, like some of these is bullshit. Like I'm just a doodle bob out here. I love art.
What do you got right there? What is that?
So this one honestly is not, to me it means a lot. So like this was the start of my brand. So Rose Gang Click was me initially breaking chains of old family trends and habits of initially putting myself first and putting everybody last. So I changed that aspect of putting everybody else first and putting me last. Because as a family man, I'm so old school that I feel like it all should fall on my shoulders. I should be the one handling all the problems. I should be the one dealing with all the problems, not y'all. Y'all should be the ones just chilling, calm and collected.
I feel that.
And I'm like, man, it sucks being that type of way because like at the end of the day, you really only have like your homies to go to talk about. Because if you go to your family to talk about, then they're like, man, you're supposed to be the one that's holding it down. What the fuck? Like, it's just battling in that aspect is just hard, but you love it. You love it every minute of it. You're gonna love it.
For real. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. So what were you guys doing today?
We were just chilling. I just got off work.
Yeah, I had work
same
too.
shit.
I had an easy day though. I was off all morning.
Lucky motherfucker.
I was chilling.
What do you guys do for work?
He's in HVAC. I currently work at Hertz Car Rental, so I do some car rentals.
That's dope.
Yeah, I do HVAC and plumbing. So I'm everywhere in the state though.
In the state?
This guy's going to freaking Santa
Bro,
Rosa.
we're gonna have to get you on by yourself, bro, so we could see what you do.
He's gonna start music here soon too.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout, y'all.
Yeah. When you dropping your song?
He's gonna be my next artist on the label.
I'm trying to hold off. I'm just kind of laying low.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Building up. I have a lot of stuff written and stuff, and I need to record, but don't have the time to do it yet.
Yeah, no, I feel
my
that.
job at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, everybody.
Hell yeah, bro.
They all know the hustle.
Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah, bro. Is there anything positive you want to say before you wrap it up?
Shit. Best thing is believe in yourselves first. That's where it all starts. Everything else trickles through. You're capable of everything you set your mind to out there. And if you need that boost of motivation, follow your boy Motion. I'll be there every day to tell your ass you a shining star out there in the galaxy, and you're the one that's shining the brightest.
Never give up either.
Exactly what Benji said. Never fucking give up. Always go. Always go. Even if you have to change your plan, change trajectory, whatever, the dream stays the same. Plans change, dreams same.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me, Benji.
Appreciate you coming out, bro.
You're the G, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you too, bro.
Thank you, Johnny. Shout out, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Shout out your handle. Real quick.
Oh, yeah. I got so my personal handle is at RGCMotion. And then my clothing line is at Rose Gang Click. There's no spaces, no underscores. Easy to find. If you can't find me, just look up Motion Baby on Instagram. You'll find me under there. Okay, and then Johnny, we got B1.an.
Real simple, real easy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.